I have a question. With all the plans out there, which health insurance plan is right for me?
That's a great question. Let's look at some of the most common plan types. Let's first get these all written down. We will start by drawing a horizontal line. Now above the line we will write employer or group coverage, underwritten, ACA Marketplace or Obamacare plan. Great. Now below the line let's write Multiplan, short-term, and health share. This line represents real insurance and the not-so-real insurance. What I mean by real insurance is, these keep you financially safe. When you sign up for one of these plans, you have a max out-of-pocket. This is a stop loss or a payment cap. This is the part of the plan that no matter how much more treatment you need, you will not be charged anything more for your care or service. For example, if you have a claim for $100,000 or even $1 million, whatever your max out-of-pocket is, that's all you are responsible for. Depending on your plan, you may have a really low max of $3,000, or one that is much higher like $20,000. But no matter what that max is, this is the most you can be charged. These types of plans are also generally good with prescriptions and pre-existing conditions.
Those plans sound good, but I heard that some of those others were a lot cheaper every month.
Sometimes the monthly premium is cheaper, but let me explain why cheaper does not always mean that it will cost you less. Let's now take a look at what is below the line. The not-so-real insurance. I am not saying that I don't like these plans. They do have their place. They are just not at all ideal for long-term solutions. The main problem with these plans is there is no max out-of-pocket. So if you ever wind up with a large bill, you do not know what you will be responsible for. On say a $100,000 claim you could be responsible for 10% of it, half of it, or all of it. You just don't know.
Why would I not know how much I am responsible for? And to have insurance, but the company might not pay for any of it, that doesn't make much sense.
I know that doesn't make much sense, but let me explain. First, let's talk about the short-term plans. After you have filed a claim, the company only then chooses to look back at your past medical history. They often look back 5 years. Then, they have the right, at that time, to decline your claim and pay nothing, because there was a pre-existing issue. Ultimately, they don't have to pay for your care. If they do pay that claim, when your renewal time comes up. Because these are just short-term plans, usually 3 to 6 months. They do not have to renew your policy. This is because you now have a pre-existing condition. You now are left with no coverage and less options than you had before. Next, let's look at the Multiplan and health share options. Multiplan is not insurance, it is a network that is used by some carriers. Finally, health share is not health insurance either. It is a cooperative with members agreeing to cover certain portions of each other's medical costs.
Wow, there is a lot about health insurance I didn't know. I thought it was just a matter of how much you paid each month. And which insurance company to select.
There is a lot more to it than that. Remember, health insurance does not keep you healthy. Health insurance is there to make sure that when you get sick or hurt, and you need the best care, you are not financially ruined. So to answer your question, what insurance is the right one for you? Let's look at all of the options, and together, we will make the right decision.